inform you on this topic, which is the WBC. They reached out to Deontay Wilder to establish damage control because they don't want Deontay Wilder to come out and drop that bomb squad on the mic, because that's going to expose the old media and the WBC themselves, because they are partners with the glove company Tyson Fury was wearing. So what's your take on
I didn't know that
comment when they said it's stupid and irresponsible by Deontay Wilder and his team to come out and say that Tyson Fury tampered with his glove, or there was a possibility of him tampering with his glove, knowing the facts and the proofs and everything that we put on the table? We put the whole truth together like puzzle for them. We investigated for them, and they still ignoring it, trying to act like new media is blowing smoke when it's a freaking wildfire in the damn jungle. So what's your take on that?
That's great, man. Like, I came at the WBC, I messaged them, you know, and they have this new WBC got this new water out, and I ended up taking a picture. And then the guy that took the picture was like, "This is going straight through WBC." I was like, man, they hate me because I threatened them. I did all types of shit because they covered up everything, man. Now to come and find out, like, I had my thoughts and conspiracies about like stuff, and then I started coming at network channels like ESPN and stuff. Everybody knows this shit. Nobody's saying anything about it because Frank Warren went on record and said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna sue Nick Asberry if he keeps on talking." I'm still talking, and nobody's sued me yet. Tyson Furys said he's gonna sue me, and he hasn't sued me yet. Tyson Furys said I'm the next great thing, and I'm a next prospect in boxing. And then come to find out, the next interview he did, he's like, "Oh, Nick Asberry is trash." Okay, but before I was like the next prospect, like. You see what I'm saying? Like, well, these Glovegate with the so-called allegations, that's why they put conspiracy around things. Like, people are starting to watch things that used to have I mean, like, they do far-fetched conspiracies, of course, but like the things that you can actually go and look up, it's not a conspiracy, it's actually a fact. And people don't want to be labeled, they don't want to be generalized as one thing. Nobody wants to be generalized as one thing. Just be generalized as a smart individual if you look up these things and know that they're facts. That's it. And
I mean, there's no conspiracy, like I said earlier, when it comes to a topic that we bring in evidence to the table. There's footages. Like I said, people lie. Your eyes don't lie. So these decafs know the truth deep inside. They could pretend and hide from the truth, but they know the truth deep inside. There's evidence. There's witnesses, coaches. There's victims. You name it, we have it. We even got doctors. And they're still talking about his conspiracy theories.
Yeah, there's doctors, there's the guys who got been threatened. There's people all over. I know no fighter from those camps that came out and said anything to me about it. Or I follow all of them on social media. I talk to all of them. Nobody said anything. Because why? Because I'm telling the truth. If anybody that was there said, the only person that was there that said something was Coach Barry. Even when I called Tyson Fury out for the England camp, Cassius Chaney was there, Frankie Rill was there, Benny Abigdabi was there, Rico Van Hoven was there, everybody was there. Huey Fury was there. You know, everybody was there, and nobody's saying, "Oh yeah, Nick Asberry's not speaking the truth." Do you see anybody saying that? No, but the only person that was there was Coach Barry, and he did say something, and he did say Tyson Fury cheated. And
1,000% reliable too. Let's mention that too.
Yeah. You don't even have to like boxing. You can like you know how there's boxing fans and MMA fans. Well, you'll love Coach Barry because he did pad work with almost everybody. He trained almost everybody in MMA. Like, and I'm not even like, and that goes to show, like, even sports that we don't know about, like type of Muay Thai fighting with headbutts and shit, like shit that we don't know about. And like those people, nobody's ever said anything about what I'm saying about Tyson Fury, but I also have evidence, have pictures, have voicemails from Ben Davis.
But you know what they want to say? They want to say our eyes are Photoshop. That's what they're trying to convince us. They want to tell you, oh, what you seeing? Oh yeah, that is a conspiracy. It's not the truth. My eye is not gonna lie to me, but I know the WBC will, because the WBC president Suleiman, he lied on more than one occasion. He condoned cheaters on more than one occasion. He condoned Margarito. He said that Margarito was innocent, and that's a fact. He said that Margarito was innocent when Margarito cheated Cotto. How do the WBC look when it came out that Margarito was proven guilty? Right?
Criminal.
Then they condoned Canelo Alvarez, Jimenez, And the list goes on and on of fighters that cheated, took steroids, or tampered, or loaded up their gloves, and they condoned them, claiming they were innocent. Like I said, Jimenez, Canelo, Margarito, and the list goes on and on and on. So you're no longer reliable because you threw your integrity and your honor out of the window. You have no honor nor integrity because you lied on more than one occasion. How can you claim that Margarito was innocent? And I'm going to provide all the proof when it comes to the WBC lying on more than one occasion for the cheaters' behalf on this video in the description box below. So, like I said, we don't trust the WBC, but they want to tell us our eyes are photoshopped when they cut off the camera in Tyson Fury's dressing room. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you cut off the camera in Tyson Fury's dressing room if he's innocent?
Exactly. Like, when has that ever happened in boxing where somebody goes to the corner, tries to cut off the camera? When is that? That never happens. And then, for example, the guy that was Tyson Fury's cut man that saved him versus the Wildland fight, which he got a gift there because that cut, anybody would have got called on that cut. But during the Wildland fight, the guy said, oh, yeah, Tyson Fury doesn't use those gloves. And he came out with a video on YouTube saying Tyson Fury uses these gloves for the bag. Those were the gloves that he said he used for the bag were the same gloves that he used with me in sparring. And then in the build-up to that fight, the Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder 2 fight, Tyson Fury's getting in the ring. Oh, Tyson Fury's getting ready to spar, but he kicks the camera crew out. But right before he kicks him out when Tyson Fury's in the ring, he has on those so-called bag gloves. And then do we see the number? Okay. Oh, let me just throw
his name. Okay. His name is Jose. Let me give you Capetillo.
Okay.
Jorge Capetillo.
Yeah, Jorge Capetillo. Okay. Since he was such a great cut man, everybody was telling Tyson Fury to give him bonuses. Why wasn't he in the fight with Deontay Wilder too?
Thank you. Why he kick him off? That don't make no sense. This man saved your eye and saved the Wilder payday, and you kick him off. And however, he was in the dressing room. What was he doing in the dressing room if he's not your cut man? And let me inform you on this. That same cut man, Jorge, is Margarito trainer nephew. That trainer that got busted loading up Margarito gloves. That was the nephew of that trainer that got suspended for cheating, right? Now, that same person that saved Tyson Fury out, why wasn't he the cut man again? And the better question, what was he doing in the dressing room? Was he tampering with the gloves while they cut off the camera in the dressing room? That's the $1 million question, right?
Yeah, they saying over a period of time the gloves looked like they got worn out because he kept on like pushing the padding. Because I mean, the padding was moved around in the gloves when I first picked the sparring gloves, and I'm pretty sure over the accumulation of rounds, Tyson Fury has both his hands between his knees. He's 6'6". The camera can't see what's going on. For example, like when Maidana fought fucking Floyd Mayweather, and then Alex Ariza has something in his hand and puts it in Maidana's mouth. Nobody questions that, but we saw it on TV.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? We saw it on TV. Nobody was like, "What? Okay, that shit was weird." Nobody says anything. Okay, let me tell you this. In boxing,
and Maidana, he tried to tamper with his glove against Floyd Mayweather too. And this is the crazy part. When you're on the coincidental list, Floyd Mayweather was the face of boxing, and he had to pay Maidana $1.5 million. So Maidana won't cheat. Gear Makers was telling the commission, he was still on the commission, listen, man, this glove was clearly tampered with. How y'all gonna allow Maidana to use this glove? The commission said, oh, the glove is okay. It met all the requirement. When the glove had no padding, Floyd Mayweather fought 1,000 times. He fought against the best, the hardest punchers, the best in the game. He never complained about nobody glove. And all of a sudden, he complaining about Maidana gloves, the same guy that got beat every single round from pillow to post by Alexander 4 fights before that.
Oh, yeah.
And the commission approved it, knowing Gear Makers was telling them that this glove was clearly tampered with, and Floyd Mayweather was telling the commission, man, I done fought 1,000 times. Y'all not going to get no slick bullshit on me. And what they told Floyd Mayweather, oh, the glove is A-OK. They try to set Floyd Mayweather up. However, being the genius that Floyd is, he had to pay $1.5 million. So the man won't cheat. That's the type of double standards that fighters on the coincidental list are facing. And Floyd Mayweather talked about that. He said, being 50-0 is not that simple. He said, I had to beat double standards. I had to beat the commission. I had to beat the referee, the judges that try to rob him against Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo Alvarez, and the list goes on and on and on.
Oh,
so,
man.
to add on to your point, you can continue.
Oh man, yeah, that's true. You just brought something into my head that when has the commission ever caught somebody for cheating in boxing?
Not against Luis Resto. He cheated. They ain't busted him. Maidana was trying to cheat. They were trying to allow him to cheat. Margarito cheated on more than one occasion. It was Nassim. May he rest in peace, inshallah. He was the one that busted Margarito trying to cheat, not the commission, not the referee. So why are they being there? Just to get paid without doing their job? That's exactly what they doing. They part of the corruption, and the corruption and boxing need to be cleared up, because like you said, all these top-ranked fighters, again, these top-ranked fighters, Luis Resto was a top-ranked fighter. Tyson Fury was a top-ranked fighter. Margarito was a top-ranked fighter. All these top-ranked fighters. I mean, Tyson Fury, he left Showtime. He had a rematch with Deontay Wilder on the line. He said, nah, I'm going to go sign with ESPN. Then I'm going to come back and holler at you, making it more difficult. And then come to find out, he was getting his hope insurance ready. He signed up for his hope insurance so he could make sure they cover every little thing. So like you said, when have the commission ever busted something? And the WBC president, he said he was in Tyson Fury dressing room and he was in Deontay Wilder dressing room, when that was clearly a lie, according to Deontay Wilder and his team, and according to footage. When we saw Tyson Fury in his dressing room, we never saw the WBC president. So we know he's lying through his teeth, just like he lied on more than one occasion, defending cheaters such as Margarito, Canelo, and Jimenez, who failed for drug tests, took steroids on more than one occasion, and he's still defending them blind, and Margarito.
Yeah, man, like you said, man, all these boxing, like if you hear about the major controversial times in boxing where somebody cheated dramatically, who's got, like, the only people got caught these people were the other coaches. Coaches are the only people that are catching people cheating in boxing. It's not the commission. The commission, let me tell you something about people who boxing commissions are all probably 60 years old or over, and they never lace up a pair of boxing. Judges too. Judges have never fought a day in their life. Most announcers in boxing, the people running boxing haven't even boxed a day in their fucking life, but they make the most money in boxing, and they haven't laced on a pair of gloves. They don't know nothing about boxing. They can't even do anything about boxing. If I were to go say that everybody that's saying that I'm saying what is wrong about Tyson Fury, I could tell all you guys to come fight me, but none of you guys would come fight me because all you guys are scared, chicken shit. You know what I'm saying? So if I said everybody that's saying I'm lying about Tyson Fury, and a lot of people are putting out messages to me and stuff like that, look, if you come out and fight me and find out the truth and see if I really beat his ass, because I guarantee you that none of you could go 50 seconds in the fucking ring with me, and that's on God. Man, and I don't play that shit.
Listen, you don't even got to go there. You know why? If they don't even have the cojones to call in and debate me, when it's just their voice, I know they don't have the cojones to face you in a damn ring. I know 1,000%. They don't even have the cojones to debate me because they can't go against the truth. I didn't call out all the decaf wizards, all these trolls was on YouTube that stay mentioning my name in vain. I give them the opportunity to debate me one-on-one, and they don't have the cojones to even debate me when they remain anonymous. Let alone you. I mean, obviously coming to spar you, I know they don't got no damn cojones. I mean, Tyson Fury even had to load up his gloves and spar you. I want to mention this last point because, you brought up a great point. The commission was there, right? And they want to say, well, Deontay Wilder, his trainer was there, JD. But Cotto trainer was there as well, watching Margarito load up his glove. That's why this man is a professional cheater. He knows how to get away with cheating. I mean, he got away with cheating in front of our eyes. So, of course, he knows how to get away with cheating against Deontay Wilder trainer. So Deontay Wilder trainer being there don't mean a damn thing because Margarito cheated in the past and Cotto trainer was there. You don't know. They probably distracted JD. Ain't no telling what went on. But one thing for sure, our eyes is not going to lie to us.
Yep. I was about to say, look at JD was in there smiling. Tyson Furys like, oh yeah, rewrap the gloves. And that's the only footage they showed, a JD smiling.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Yeah, 10 seconds. He's not focused on the glove. He's not focused on the glove if he's smiling. And Tyson Furys' whole style is distraction. Smoke and mirror. His whole style is feigning. Feigning is like a big part of his game. His whole game is to get you looking at one thing while he's doing another thing. You know, and you got to take that in consideration. Boxing transcends to outside of the ring. If somebody's a messy fighter inside the ring, I guarantee you the room is dirty as hell outside of the ring. It's just the way it transcends, you know? His whole family has been caught doing criminal activity. His whole family. While I'm a black man, I don't got nothing on my record. Deontay Wilder has nothing on his record, but you guys are willing to accept a crook from a whole nother that's sponsored by a mob boss. Like the amount of hypocrisy, and it's disgusting to know that people actually support something like this and can go into the mirror or go into their kid's face and say that they believe that this person is a champion and what I say to you is right, because you're just building generations of just more chaos. The truth is right here for people to see. Even if you don't want to believe my words, if you don't want to believe his words, you will argue. Whatever question you got, it could get answered. It probably got answered in here 3 times over again. But since you don't want to hear it and you want to hear it directly towards you, we're there for the smoke. We've been there for the smoke, even talking to people that probably aren't even real, you know, fake accounts, you know, just to get this point across. Some people don't want to believe the truth. That's up to you if you don't want to believe the truth. But don't poison them and intoxicate them with your belief of what you think is real. That's fucked up.
Our eyes is not gonna lie to us. You know, you brought up the 10-second that the BET Sports put up, which was like a slap in the face. If you're gonna show footage, show the whole footage and prove Tyson Fury innocent. Why y'all gonna show 2 seconds or 10 seconds? And when y'all cut off the camera, they cut off the camera, but they're gonna show us 10 seconds. Now, what sense does that make?
Exactly. And then they only show Tyson. They only show Tyson Fury for like 2 seconds, and then they show the rest of his trainer sitting there like this. Like, dude, what? Like, yeah, see, he wasn't cheating. Like, what? Bro, like, what? And then Tay Jones is telling me, Deontay Wilder's sparring partner is telling me, yeah, Deontay Wilder had to go. We usually kick it after Deontay Wilder fights. They would have done that win or lose. They already had shit set up for them to go kick it around in the town. And then they had to come back within 24 hours of the fight for Deontay Wilder to have emergency surgery. So, you know.
And that's the dent on his head from Tyson Fury tampered glove. So
because if your skull gets cracked, you have that surgery.
Wow, that's crazy.
He had to leave within 24 hours of the fight, because when you get your skull cracked and you have to go to a doctor's examination, it has to be within 24 hours to even say if it was from the fight. Right. So his brother is linking. And remember, let me mind you, they have a 3-fight contract deal. I think one of them the last one's like 22 million, and then they get the rest of their negotiation on that contract. So let me mind you, that's a lot of money. Like, even if I got my skull cracked, like, man, that's a lot of money to just blow away. Or even if Deontay Wilder has to like pay off the rest of that the contract for the fight if he's too injured to fight. You know, we don't know these things. We don't know. He's sitting on a nice lawsuit. Subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't. And listen to these decafs, the dumb casual ass fans / old media that don't know ish about boxing. Word to Roger Mayweather, may he rest in peace, inshallah. Click on the notification bell to get notified every time I post or go live on Split Decision.
You're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.